Happy Halloween, everybody! And yes, of course, I had to do a special review for this day, and today I'm gonna review the movie Sharknado. Yeah, you probably never thought I was gonna review this movie, were you? So the plot of this movie is this hurricane off the coast of Mexico comes and it comes towards Los Angeles and it goes towards this beach and it picks up a bunch of sharks and a tornado full of sharks hits all around LA, and a bunch of people have to survive. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This movie's a lot of fun. Yes, I know it's this is one of those movies you probably wouldn't expect me to like, but you know what? I knew what I was getting into, so I had a lot of fun with this movie. I know like lots of people hate this movie. It's like, oh, it's so stupid, it's so cheesy, oh, the effects are horrible. That's the point. This movie isn't meant to be taken seriously. It's supposed to be a spoof of B movies, like, well, not B movie, but like B movies. Like low like low budget horror sci-fi films from like the 50s. It's supposed to be like one of those. It's supposed to be stupid. Like it's supposed to be really cheesy, but like that's why it's so entertaining. You don't watch it to get scared. Like this movie's not meant to be scary. I mean, it's not really scary. I mean, like some people do get eaten by sharks, but like the blood looks really fake. But it's not meant to be scary. It's supposed to be like funny. It's supposed to be enjoyable. It's like and like the characters like they're not like particularly strong. They're kind of like it's more focused on a group of people and they try to survive this attack of sharks coming through the sea, which is so bizarre. And they're like, ah, and everyone's panicking. Like, it's funny. Like, that's the point. It's like a tongue in cheek parody of, like, all a bunch of, like, old school horror sci fi movies. And, like, it feels exactly like that. Like, it captures that feel to it, despite that it takes place in the present. Well, not the present. This movie came out, like, 8 years ago. So, but like you get my drift. Like it kind of feels like one of those like really low budget, crappy direct to DVD horror movies. And like if you enjoy those, like this is definitely the kind of movie for you. It's just so entertaining and like so many low budget shark movies have been made, and like this is definitely one of them. And like I love sharks. Like yeah, I know I'm kind of a weird person for saying that, but I just think they're cool. Like they're just such unique, cool creatures, and a movie about them, and like the effects for the sharks, they look terrible, but that's why it's so good. Like it feels like an old school horror film, and it's just so entertaining. And I don't think there could have been a better way to do this movie. I don't think I could have made this movie better myself because the whole thing is that like the idea of a movie about a bunch of like sharks that eat people while they're in a tornado, like that sounds so stupid. It sounds like a really crappy low budget horror movie, and they tried to capture that feel, and I congratulate them on that. So yeah, I know it seems weird, but I actually recommend Sharknado. It's a lot of fun, and I'm definitely glad I finally got to check it out. I obviously, since it's not October is going to be over soon, I don't have time right now to watch and review the bajillions of sequels, but maybe I'll check those out sometime too, and maybe I'll review them in the future. So, yeah, I really enjoyed Sharknado, and I honestly think it's worth a watch if you like sharks or if you like low budget horror films. I think this is the movie for you. So that's my review of Sharknado. Happy Halloween, everybody, and see you in November. See what comes your way.